I came out to this tree to see if I could do a mitzvah. In Parshat Teitze, it tells us about the mitzvah of Shiluach Haken, which is the mitzvah of sending away a mother bird. It says that when you find a nest and you want to take the eggs, you can't also capture the bird. You have to shoo it away and not extinguish that whole bird family at one time. You can only take the eggs. And if you do, says the Torah, there's a reward. And the Torah doesn't often offer rewards for its mitzvot, for its commandments. It just says do. But here it says, if you send away the mother bird, then things will go well by you, and you'll have a long life. Doesn't that sound like a great reward? Things will be good for a long time. Excellent. Yes, please. Now, I didn't have any birds here to send away, but it's an important mitzvah. And when we read it in the Torah, my instinct is to say, that's a great mitzvah because it teaches us about the sanctity that we should appreciate for life, and that we shouldn't just take the bird and the egg. It's too much. Life is precious. And on top of that, there's such an important Jewish value of not causing undue harm to animals, not physical or emotional suffering that we can prevent. While we can take what we need, right? I can take the egg. I can't go past a certain point. I can't cause undue harm to this bird. But that's not the way that Rashi looks at it. Our famous commentator Rashi looks at this line that says, it will go well by you if you do this mitzvah of Shiluach Haken, and says, going well by you for this thing that costs nothing, right? It cost me nothing to take the eggs and to send away the bird. It wasn't my bird, they weren't my eggs. Net profit didn't cost me a thing. How much more so will I have such a good reward with something that actually takes effort, with something that actually takes, and he actually points to, financial loss. Something that's really going to be a burden for me. What Rashi's pointing out here is actually the good kind of slippery slope, or what I would call the beginnings of habit formation. Rashi's saying that if I'm going to be able to do this little mitzvah, it costs me nothing, it's easy, I train myself that even when it's harder, even when doing the right thing, doing a mitzvah, living my Jewish life and my life out in the world costs me something, demands personal sacrifice, that I will have already begun to exercise this muscle of doing it. And so when it becomes more challenging, I'll be able to do it then. At this point, we're just a few weeks out from Rosh Hashanah, and it's the time to dwell on our actions and think about them as they come up. When I do something, I need to evaluate it, every step of it. Is this a good thing to be doing, and will it lead me to be doing the next good thing? Can I take this small, easy win, this low-hanging fruit, and turn it into the moral courage to do the right thing even when it's hard? The Torah tells us that we can. And not only that, but when we do, it will go well for us. It should all go well for us, and you should have a Shabbat Shalom.